Very good evening, everyone. How are you all? Everyone fine. Last class we started adjustment, correct? Adjustment to trial balance. We have done only two adjustment. If you remember, bolo. First adjustment we have done what? Closing stock. First adjustment we have done closing stock. Closing stock adjustment is what? Stock account debit to purchase account or trading account. Means whenever the stock is given outside trial balance, can I say it will have two effects? Means any adjustment which is given after trial balance are the transaction which is not yet recorded, so it need to be recorded after trial balance. It need to be recorded after trial balance in journal. From journal it will go to ledger, and from ledger it will be automatically effected in profit and loss account or trading account or PL account. Correct? Understood? Trading account, PL account or balance sheet. So we need to find out two effects. The effect will either go to trading or PL or balance sheet. Trading or PL or balance sheet. Correct? Understood? So closing stock, when I say stock account debit, so that stock will go to what? Asset side of balance sheet. To what? Purchase or trading. Either reduce from purchase or write down in credit side of trading account. Both effect will be same. Either you are reducing from purchase or writing in the credit side of trading account, effect remain same. However, the best approach is what? Reduce from purchase or writing in credit side. Huh? No. The best is reduce from purchase. But as per the traditional system, what we are doing? I have said that closing stock is not income. It is written in the income side of trading account, not to record, to remove closing stock from trading account and writing where? In the asset side of balance sheet. The best way is to reduce purchase, but we also follow that in CA foundation level. Chalega? Correct now. Then once you go towards CA inter level, once we come to company, we'll say no, this is not a good approach. Let us understand the best approach. Then we'll say reduce from what? Purchase. Understood? Then once second I'm writing. The second adjustment was what? Huh? Accrued expense. Expense is also known as what? Outstanding expense and expense payable or are same. Can I say outstanding expense at year end is a liability? Means expense of current year which is not yet paid. So what adjustment entry will do? So for B we have done expense account debit to expense payable account or outstanding expense account or accrued expense account, all are same. Expense payable is a representative personal account with a liability. This will be shown in the liability side of balance sheet, and this will be added to respective expense either in trading or PL account. If direct expense added to trading account, if indirect expense added to respective expense of PL account. Understood? Correct. Then I have given one question also. Correct. What was the question? Question was like this, that I have given you what? Extract, where I have given salary payable, where I have given salary payable opening how much I have given? 1/4/2019 I have given how much? 10,000. So can you see it is as simple as opening stock not adjusted with purchase. So when I am saying salary payable at year beginning, this is opening salary not yet adjusted with salary. It is as simple as that. Correct? And then I have given salary. So this is what? When I am saying salary, so this is salary which is paid during the year. Salary expense which is paid during the year. How much? How much I have given? 9 lakh I have given. Just check. 9 lakh. So 9 lakh write down. Correct? Okay. Then I have given what? Salary payable at year end. Salary payable at year end means on 31st March 2020. How much I have given? 20,000. So this is salary, means closing salary not yet adjusted. So closing salary not yet adjusted. It is as simple as closing stock not yet adjusted. So can I say opening salary need to be adjusted and closing salary need to be adjusted. Correct? So what is the adjustment entry for opening salary? No. Opening salary is not an expense of current year. opening salary is not an expense of current year, so expense will reduce. So salary payable account debit to salary expense account, and closing salary is an expense of current year, so salary account debit to salary payable. This already journal entry I have given. Correct. Then I was actually, then after that I have not done anything now. So let us now understand account. So can you see we need to prepare two account? We need to prepare two account now. One is what? Salary payable account. Salary payable account. And one is what? Salary account. Sometime in exam they ask you to prepare these two account also. Salary account. But the salary payable is a asset or liability? Liability. We'll have debit balance or credit balance. So we write down buy balance brought down. Can I say this become opening balance? 10,000. This is opening balance. 10,000. Opening balance na? 10,000. And how much salary paid during the year? How much I have given? 9 lakh. What is journal entry? Salary account debit to? Salary account debit to cash or bank? So can you say we write down to bank how much? 9 lakh. So can you say these two has been posted, already posted? Means these two journal entry has been done na? The other entry we need to do by our own. Have you understood what I am saying? These two journal entry means this opening balance and this journal entry has been already done before trial balance. These two effect has been given before trial balance. Bolna re. This is opening salary coming in trial balance, and salary this is the balance. Debit balance coming where? In trial balance. Now two adjustment we do. First close opening salary account. What is journal entry for closing opening salary account? What is journal entry? What is the adjustment entry for opening salary? अभी salary payable account debit to salary. To write down salary payable account debit to salary. Salary na. This 10,000. You can see this salary payable opening salary is closed. 10,000 closed na. And this will posted यहाँ पे बोले या सुनो by salary payable. Salary payable how much? Correct. Means can I say this salary payable is paid in the current year, included in 9 lakh, but it's not an expense of. They were reduced from 9 lakh. So 9 lakh minus 10,000 become amount paid for current year. Understood? One second. This salary payable is not an expense of, is an expense of paid in, means included in this 9 lakh. So we should exclude. So if you want to exclude, you write down in which side? Opposite side. So we have written opposite side. That journal entry I hope you have understood. So what is journal entry? Salary payable to salary. Posting done. Then we have closing salary. What is the journal entry? Salary account debit to salary payable. So write down buy salary. Buy salary. How much? 20,000. And to what? Salary payable. बताओ. To salary payable how much? 20,000. My question to you all, this closing salary is an expense of current year. It is not an expense of current year. Expense of current year should be added or should be not be added. So we have added, check karo. We have added and it is not yet paid. Then also expense of current year. So will be payable in. So it become a liability. So it will become closing balance. To balance carried down how much? 20,000. To balance carried down closing balance. So this closing balance will go to balance sheet. In which side? Liability side. And can I say this become expense? So this will go to PL. PL account how much? 9 lakh 10,000. So this will be closed. Salary account, expense account will be closed by transfer to. Expense account will be closed by transfer to PL account. Either trading account or PL account. Direct expense will be closed by transfer to. Indirect expense will be closed by transfer to PL account. So what closing entry we have done? PL account debit to. PL account debit to. PL account debit to salary. PL account debit to salary na, to be written by PL account how much? 9 lakh 10,000. This become expense. And the statement, last class we have done a statement also. So in statement also we have calculated this only. In that also we have done this, the 9 lakh plus 20 minus 10. This is account, that is statement. This is account, that is statement. But in account we should do account or statement? No. In account we should do account or statement? Account. So this is actual way. That is shortcut from examination point of view. That plus minus shortcut to prepare directly trading PL without account. But if somebody asks you to prepare account, you will do plus minus or you will do account? Account. This is the actual way. This is the actual way na, to prepare account. But if suppose they don't ask you to prepare account, directly they said prepare trading PL, that becomes shortcut plus minus. Plus minus shortcut. This is what? Actual way. Understood? But can I say whatever you follow, either account or shortcut, answer remain same. Answer remains same. So if question is silent, means they have not asked you to prepare account. Can we do plus minus? That become easy because that already we have understood. Already we have understood in which concept? Accrual concept. Have you understood this account? Outstanding salary you understood? Bolo. Outstanding salary you understood? Yes sir, we have understood. Correct. So can I say from this will go to PL account and that will go to balance sheet. Understood. Whether in the last class I have given this will be added means that I have written. Na? In this journal I already have written added to respective expense. Already I have written. That is shortcut. Added to respective expense shortcut. Huh? Have you understood this point? Correct? Yes sir. Now come to what? Example number 2. Apply a common sense. Huh? They have given salary 9,10,000. Salary payable 31st March 2020 20,000. My question to you all, if closing salary is coming in trial balance, it means what? Already adjusted. Means can I say this is expense is already adjusted? So will you do any adjustment? So but in additional information, what adjustment will be given? What adjustment will be given? Can I say no adjustment will be given? No adjustment required na? Because closing salary is already adjusted before preparing what? Trial balance. It is as simple as closing stock is appearing in trial balance. But this will go where? Balance sheet. And this will go where? PL directly. Directly na. Understood. Means it is as simple as adjusted purchase and closing stock appearing in trial balance. So adjusted purchase will go where? In trading account. And closing stock will go where? Balance sheet. I hope it is as simple as that only. Have you understood? Have you understood this point? Are you able to understand? Students are actually confused about this only. What is closing? What is opening? Why? Oh. But I hope you are at comfort level. Let us come to third adjustment. If you have any doubt, stop me in between. Huh? I will be happy to repeat one question 1000 times. Means I will not leave till you understand. What will happen maximum? We'll go for another attempt. Don't worry. But my objective is that when you are going to exam, you should be prepared for 100 marks. Correct na? Acha, you only say it is better to go with full preparation or better to go with half preparation. Full preparation. Correct na? So ask me n number of times. will increase the number of hours. I am free for you. Huh? अरे बोलना रे. So till you understand, ask me the doubt. Point number C. Prepaid expense. Ha, but if you have not attended last class, then I will not say. If you have missed last class and then you will ask me doubt, then I will say bye bye. I want regular students. And if you have listened back up, then okay. Otherwise, I will not attend any doubt. Because that is not my fault then. It means I am wasting the times of other students. Correct? That I can't do. Understood? Correct. So prepaid expense. Prepaid expense. Correct. So prepaid expense, if given in the adjustment, it means it is always prepaid expense at year end. Anytime it is given in adjustment, so they will never give opening prepaid expense. They will always give what? Closing prepaid expense. So adjustment it will be always closing. For example, closing stock, closing expense payable. So this become closing prepaid expense. I mean this is prepaid expense at year end. So prepaid expense at year end. But whether it is an expense of current year, it is an expense of next year. So we should decrease expense and we should increase asset. तो what journal entry बताओ? Prepaid expense account debit to what? Expense. Correct. But the prepaid expense is asset or liability. So this will go to asset side of balance sheet. An expense we should reduce it from what? Reduce it from respective expense. Don't say trading account. Reduce it from respective expense either in trading or PL. If direct, then from trading. If indirect, then from PL. To reduce it from respective expense, it can be any expense now. Respective expense in trading or PL, depending upon the nature. Depending upon the nature. Understood? Correct. Now whatever example I am saying, you will do by your own. Okay? Come to one example. I will give you extract of trial balance 31st March 2019 or make it 20. Correct. So I'll give you one prepaid expense. Prepaid expense. So this will be 1/4/2019 5,000. And then I will give you better item prepaid wages. Prepaid wages. Then I will give you wages. Wages paid is, let us assume, 95,000. Then I will give one adjustment. Adjustment will be what? Prepaid wages at year and now, that is 31st March 2020. Let us assume 10,000. Correct. ठीक है. बताओ. First we'll do statement plus minus. Then we'll do journal. Then we'll do ledger. Then we'll get understand the effect. Correct. We'll do everything. In exam we'll apply shortcut only plus minus. Correct. But we need to also understand the ledger effect, account effect. ठीक है. बताओ. First statement. बताओ. How much wages paid? 95,000. Correct. बताओ. Prepaid expense at year beginning. It will be added deducted because it is an expense of paid in last year. Expense of current year. Very good. So plus prepaid wages at year beginning. How much? 5,000. And minus will do what? Prepaid wages at year end. How much? 10,000. Very simple. So how much will be debited to PL? How much will be debited to PL? 80,000. Use calculator, Ray. How many hundred times I will say? 80,000. 90,000. Simple. Correct. Now, journal. You'll give me journal. I will not give. For opening salary, opening wages means opening prepaid wages. What journal entry? Bolo. Opening prepaid wages is an expense of current year. The wages will increase. Wages increase means expense increase. Expense increase will debited or credited? Debited na. So why you are saying prepaid wages account debit? It will wages account debit na. Correct na. Think in this way. Increase or decrease. You will never do mistake. Correct. It will what? Wages account debit to what? Prepaid wages. How much? 5,000. Then what is the closing? Prepaid wages entry. So it become an asset na. So asset will be debited. Prepaid wages to wages. How much? 10,000. Have you understood? Correct. Understood. Now account. So how many account will draw? Two account. What are two account? Prepaid wages and wages account. The prepaid wages is an asset or liability. So it will have debit balance or credit balance. The opening balance will be written in debit side. Two balance brought down. How much? And how much wages paid? So write down two cash or bank. How much? So guys, these two journal entries already done. Means this is done before what? Trial balance. Understood what I am saying? Have you understood? This was already done before trial balance. So this effect was coming in trial balance. Now after trial balance you have done these two journal entry. So give effect and prepare account by your own. These two journal entry post it. Two journal entry already we have done. Now posting you will do. Once done, inform me. Done? Hmm? Do na re. Done? So those who have done, can you help me? But the first journal entry is what? For opening wages account debit to prepaid wages. The prepaid wages will be credit. We write down by what? By wages 5,000. You can see this opening is closed. So we are closing opening prepaid wages, and this will be added to what? Then to what? Prepaid wages. Are you getting? So you can see the opening prepaid wages is added. The statement is also correct. Account is also correct. Then closing prepaid wages. What is journal entry? Wages account debit to prepaid wages. We write down what? Sorry. Prepaid wages account debit to wages account. The prepaid will be debited to what wages? How much? 10,000. Understood? Correct? This point. The prepaid wages to wages will be created. You can see it is deducted because it is not an expense of what? Current year. Are you able to understand? Have you understood? Correct. Now both the journal entries posted. Now we'll do balance. So this will be balance. By balance carried down 10,000. This will go to what? This will, from this it will go to balance sheet. In which side? Asset side. And this will be closed. Expense account will be closed by transfer to what? Because it is direct, it will be closed by transfer to trading account. We write down by trading account. By trading account. How much? 90,000. Understood? Understood? It is not jadoo. It is what? A concept. Correct? Now only for your understanding, suppose after this you are preparing trading account. So trading is also an account. Trading account is also an account ना. तो बताओ this will be posted यहाँ पर. तो write down to what? Wages. To wages how much? 90,000. To wages 90,000 ना. Correct. Now if you are conceptually strong, so you will not do statement, you will not do account. Directly you will do what? In this way. If you are conceptually strong, so what you will do? What is wages paid? बताओ. Wages paid 95,000. Opening prepaid wages how much? So you will do plus 5,000. And closing prepaid wages how much? Minus 10,000. Can you say without preparing statement and account you can do shortcut plus minus? This is shortcut na. Shortcut means to save our time in exam. But actually is that first do journal entry, then do posting, and then in from that account find out what how much amount is transferred trading account, and this will go to what? Trading account. But it's a long method. Once you become expert, directly we can do plus minus. Plus minus. Bolo yes or no? Everyone just try to understand. I will just ask one question to understand whether you have understood or not. Because what I have seen that from your previous classes, wherever you have done, some rectification is there. You know what to do, but actually you don't know what to do. There is rectification. This will go there. This will go there. This will हो गया खत्म. This much to explanation was not given. Huh? You have done this. I know you have done this. You have done na? But I know what you have done. And you also know what you have done. Let me ask you whether you have understood or not. If you are giving correct answer, means you are in the class. And if you are not giving correct answer, means you are still in your previous class. But prepaid wages will go to trading PL or balance sheet. Prepaid wages will go to trading PL and balance sheet. Huh? Huh? Means you are in my class. Understood? 100% correct. 100% correct. ठीक है? Very good. Means I am happy. Wages will go where? Prepaid wages is never transferred trading account. Wages adjusted with what? Opening and closing prepaid wages will go to what? Trading account. So this is wages account which is transferred to what? Wages account is transferred to what? Trading account. Prepaid wages account is never transferred to trading account. It will go to balance sheet. Similarly, outstanding salary will go where? In the liability side. Understood now? Very good. Means you have understood whatever I want to say. This was point number, example number 1 we have done na? This was example number 1. Point number C ka point number 1 we have done na? This write on example number 1. Write on example number 2. Suppose if I give this trial balance, example number 2. Trial balance as on 31st March 2020 and I have given wages. Wages how much I have given? 90,000 and I have given prepaid wages. Prepaid wages, correct? How much? 10,000. Everyone just try to understand what I am saying. You only say, if suppose no adjustment is given, it means you only say this is at year end ki at year beginning. At year end only. Understood point? If they have not given any adjustment, means prepaid wages whatever is coming in trial balance that will be at year end. Means prepaid wages is already adjusted. So sometimes they will not inform you this is at year end or the year beginning. You need to understand if there is no adjustment, means prepaid wages is already adjusted. Means this is closing or opening? Closing. Closing or opening? Closing. Understood whatever I am saying? But already adjusted. So this wages will directly go to what? Trading account. And this will go directly where? In balance sheet. No adjustment required. Simple now. Simple. Understand what I am saying? If no adjustment is given, then they will not inform you sometime whether it is at year beginning or at year end. It is understood this is what? At year end. Ha, if they have given some prepaid wages here, then it will be at year beginning. Means in the last example, suppose I have not given what date. Suppose I have not given date, but they have given prepaid wages in adjustment 10,000. They have not given this point, suppose. This is missing. And they have not given this date. But they have given prepaid wages as an adjustment. So this means this is at year end. So this will be at year beginning only. Are bolna re? Are you able to understand? Correct. Suppose they have given only wages 95,000. They have given wages 95,000 and they have given prepaid wages adjustment. You only say what will be the effect. Suppose if I say example number 3, let me come to example number 3. If suppose they have given wages 70,000 and they have given adjustment, prepaid wages. Understood what I am saying? 10,000 and nothing has been informed. But it means this is opening and closing. Always closing. Opening cannot be given in adjustment. And this opening prepaid wages might be nil. There is no opening prepaid wages. Are bolna re? Or it is already adjusted with this. It is quite possible it is already adjusted with wages. Are you able to understand? If opening stock is not coming in trial balance, means already adjusted with purchase. Correct now. So if nothing is given in trial balance, okay, thank you very much. Only think about what? Closing. So that this will be what you will do about this? Minus now. Jana entry bata. Prepaid wages to wages. Now you want to do minus from 70,000 and then 70 minus 10, 60 will go to what? Trading na. And 10 will go where? Balance it. Understood. We have done point number C. Come to point number D. I'm giving A, B, C, D, na? Then on accrued income or income outstanding or what? Income receivable. All are same? Correct. But what is the journal entry of accrued income at year end? So accrued income is income receivable at year end. So income receivable means income of current year, not yet will be received in next year. But what journal entry? It is an income of current year. Income will increase. So income will increase debited or credited? Increase in income will be debited. हाँ डेबिट नहीं होगा तो क्रेडिट ही होगा. Think and say now. Now think. I will say don't be in hurry. I will say think twice before saying. Whatever answer should come, that should be correct answer. So I will say think twice, thrice, and then say. But say. Don't be silent. Don't be silent. After thinking if wrong answer, I will correct it. Correct? So you know everything. When I am saying increase in income will be credited. So to income, an income receivable is an asset or liability. Anything receivable is what? Asset. Asset will be debited. What journal entry? Income receivable or accrued income. Account debit to income, respective income. So this will go where? Batao. Asset side of balance sheet, and this will be added to respective income na, respective income in PL account. Normally in trading account normally we find sales, other income will go to what? PL account. Understood? Bolo. Have you understood? Example number 1. Extract of trial balance 31st March 2020. So we have income receivable. Now I am not writing date. You need to understood at year beginning, at year end by your own. Chalega? So this is coming what? 20,000. Correct. Better write down accrued interest. Accrued interest. So accrued interest means interest receivable if debit balance. Correct. Then write down interest. 2 lakh. Means this is interest received. Then they will give adjustment. Accrued interest 35,000. Understood? Correct. So this will be at year end or at year beginning. This will be at year end and this will be at beginning. Understood? Solution. First we'll do statement. Bata. How much interest received? Correct. Bata. Accrued interest at year beginning. Accrued interest means income receivable at year beginning. Is an income of current year or previous year? Previous year. Therefore, plus ki minus? Minus. So we'll do minus. Minus what? Accrued interest at year beginning. How much I have given? And accrued interest at year end is an income of current year. Will be received in next year. Plus, I hope you are comfortable now. Accrued interest at year end. How much? So the how much will be credited to PL? So this become interest income credited to PL. 2 lakh 15,000 is from exam. This is sufficient. If they don't ask journal, will not do journal. If they don't ask account, will not do account. Nah. But for practice, we are doing. Correct? Now we'll do journal. Can you give me journal entry for opening accrued interest? Income is interest income account debit to what? To accrued interest. Correct now? Understood? What is journal entry for closing accrued interest? Accrued interest account debit to interest income. How much? 35,000. Correct. Now you will do accounts. Account you will prepare. So two accounts. One is accrued interest account. One is interest income account. You will prepare. Prepare it. Prepare these two account. Done. Done? बताओ. Accrued interest is a asset or liability. So we'll have opening debit balance. How much? 20,000. And I have given interest received how much? So journal entry is bank account debit to interest. Correct? How much received? This much was already before trial balance. Now we'll do two posting, two journal entry, two posting. So first, opening. What we have done? By interest income, by interest income. Correct? Means shortcut, if you want to apply shortcut, can I say for this always it will be in the opposite side? If you do not want to apply your common sense, if you don't want to apply concept, you want to apply common sense. If it is written here, so always it will be closed by writing in this side, opposite side. Correct now? Understood? Always this will happen with every account. This is 20,000, and if this is in this side, तो इसका second effect will come यहाँ पर. बोले yes or no? We write down 2 what? Accrued interest. How much? 20,000. So it is reduced from interest income. Correct. Then closing. Can I say if this is written this side, the closing will be always here to interest income. How much? 35,000. And this will be posted always in the this side. Bolna yes or no? So by what? Accrued interest. It will be added. It will be added. Then this will be by carried down 35,000. So this closed, and this will go to what? Balance sheet, asset side, and this will be closed by transfer to what? To PL account. How much? 2,15,000. 2,15,000. After this, if you are preparing PL account, are you able to understand? So this will go to which side? Debit side or credit side? This will come in this side now. Written by what? Interest. By interest income. How much? 2,15,000. Understood? Have you understood? But in exam, can I say will not do journal, will not do account, will follow shortcut? So we'll say how much received batao? 2 lakh. How much opening? Minus 20,000. How much closing? Plus 35,000. And we write on the net amount where? In the credit side of PL. We'll do in this way na? In exam. So this is shortcut. This is shortcut. Actual way is what? Journal and ledger. Understood? Correct. This also understood. Example number 2. Extract of trial balance. Interest income, they have given 2,15,000, and they have given accrued interest at year end 35,000. It means already what? Adjusted. Already adjusted. So no adjustment required. Already adjusted na. So no adjustment. So this will directly go to what? PL, and this will directly go to what? Balance sheet. Understood? Have you understood? Correct? Correct. Then point number E. What is left? Pre-received income is left na. Pre-received income. This all we have done already in accrual concept. I am just now taking the effect of that concept in PL and balance sheet. Already explanation was done where? In accrual concept. Now we are just finalizing that effect in trading PL and balance sheet. Understood? Pre-received income is also known as what? Pre-received income is also known as what? Income, yeah, advance income, write down. Advance income, yeah, income received in advance. But normally we call it pre-received income. So, what will be the journal entry? So, pre-received income is an income of next year received in current year. Correct? So, it means it is a liability of current year. What journal entry? Adjustment entry, batao. Income will increase or decrease? Income of current year will increase or decrease? Huh? Increase. It is an income of current year or next year? Next year. So, income of current year will decrease now. Income of current year will decrease. You are only saying it is an income of next year. Means it is not an income of current year. Decrease income already received in current year. So it is received in current year but not an income of current year. Decrease it. What journal entry? Income account debit to what? Pre-received income. Or whenever you have doubt now, think in this way. Pre-received income is an asset or liability? Liability will be always created to increase income account debit to pre-received income. Accrued income is an asset or liability? So accrued income to income. Outstanding expense is an asset or liability? Liability. The expense account debit to outstanding expense. Prepaid expense is an asset or liability? The prepaid expense to expense. You'll never do mistake. Understood na? फटाक से आंसर आएगा. Correct? The pre-received income is an asset or liability? What is journal entry? Income account debit to pre-received income. Don't see यहाँ. ठीक है? But the income receivable is what? What is journal entry? Income receivable to income. Accrued expense is what? Accrued expense means outstanding expense. Accrued expense is what? What is the journal entry? Expense account debit to accrued expense. Correct. Prepaid expense what? What is journal entry? Understood. This is closing entry, huh? Opening will be reverse. Are you able to think in this way? Smart work. I'll give you shortcut also, but I don't want to give shortcut at the beginning because shortcut I think is always dangerous. So I think whenever you use shortcut sometime in to find a way, sometime you will struggle. Shortcut may be dangerous because it might be narrow lane, might be dangerous, might not be without lights, so might be some ghost might be there. अरे बोलना रे, correct ना? So we should go with what? Long cut, with street light, everything, good roads, correct ना? So safety ना, more safer, more safer. The income, so the income will be debited to reduce it from what? Respective income in PL. In PL, and this will go to what? Liability side of balance sheet. Liability side of balance sheet 2 effect हो गया. Correct. Let an example. Extract of trial balance 31st March 2020. Correct. Pre-received commission 30,000 commission 3 lakh, adjustment pre-received commission at year end 50,000. Can you do everything by your own? Statement, journal, then account, as I was doing. Correct now. First do statement, I will not help you. Solution. First do statement by your own. Understood statement now. Then journal, then account. Think and send, think and do. Don't see previous pages. Do mistake. Better do mistake, okay? What will happen? Correct. In class, always do mistake. But in exam, always do correct. So there is no need to see previous pages. Apply your mind. Try to understand. Try to do it by rote. Statement done. Hmm? Statement done. Batao. What you have done? The commission received how much? Commission received during the year 3 lakh. The opening pre-received commission, whether it is an income of current year. The pre-received income opening means it was received in previous year, but for which year? Current year. The income of current year, it will be added, deducted, added. The plus pre-received income at year beginning. How much I've given? So if you have understood this, so of course pre-received income at year end will minus only. It will minus na. So year end, how much? 50,000. So how much will be credited to PL? So credited to PL 2 lakh 80,000. Means account is just mathematics. We are doing plus minus. It is mathematics. Correct. Now do journal. Do journal, do A and B. First do for opening, then do for closing. चल डन. बताओ व्हाट इज जर्नल एंट्री फॉर ओपनिंग प्री रिसीव. बोलो. इट इज इनकम ऑफ करंट ईयर, तो इनकम विल बी क्रिएटेड. व्हाट जर्नल एंट्री. प्री रिसीव्ड commission account debit to commission. How much? 30,000. Then closing, what journal entry? Commission account debit to what? Everyone have done this? Understood na? 50,000. Have you prepared account also? Account what? I will prepare. Chalo sir, you also do something. Everything will do. Wah re wah. Sir, why we have given fees? So you also do. So I will prepare account for you. ठीक है. चलो pre-received commission account. So pre-received commission is a asset or liability? Liability will have. So by balance brought down how much? 30,000. Correct. Then always write on here to what? Commission. Bole yes or no? 30,000. And then write on by what? Commission how much? Are you ready? How my hand is going? Without applying journal entry. Correct now. This will be closed by writing here. And closing will be open now. If you miss practice makes a man perfect. Also, Amena. The practice makes us perfect. This is my practice because I am doing from many times to now. In blood we have debit credit. Correct now. So, but can I say without thinking much we can do it? Correct. To what? To balance. Carry down. How much? This account done na. Correct. This closing balance will go to what? Balance sheet. Commission account. How much received? How much received I have given? 3 lakh ना. This will be posted यहाँ पर. By what? Pre-received commission. तो opening will be added. And this will be posted यहाँ पर. To pre-received commission 50,000. And the balance will be transferred to what? To PL. How much? 2 lakh 80. 2 lakh 80,000 will be transferred to PL. I hope you are understanding. Example number 2. Commission 2 lakh 80,000. At year end 50,000. So if pre-received commission has been given at year end, it means what? Already adjustment, no adjustment? No adjustment. It will directly go to what? PL. Commission will directly go to what? PL. And this will be directly go to the balance sheet, liability side. Already adjusted. Understood? Correct. If this four adjustment, for accrual adjustment, if you have understood, I'll give one question to you to understand whether you have understood or not. Can I give one example? Bolo. Can I give one example? Not one example. Prepaid trading and PL account and part of balance sheet. Part of balance sheet means what? Whatever information is given, only that much. Means balance sheet will not tell you because I am not giving you the full trial balance. Correct? Understood? Trial balance as on 31st March 2022. Stock at beginning 20,000. Purchase 5 lakh. Sales 8 lakh. Sales return 20,000. Purchase return 30,000. Wages 50,000. Wages outstanding 10,000. Salaries 20,000. Prepaid salary 5,000. Rent expense 40,000. Rent outstanding 3,000. Wages outstanding will be in credit side. My mistake. My mistake. Huh? 3,000. Interest income 1 lakh. Accrued interest 10,000. Commission income 30,000. Pre-received commission 5,000. This trial balance will not tally because I have just given extract. Correct now. Don't total it. Then I do adjustment. Stock at year end 50,000. Can you do by your own? Hmm? Correct? You'll do, I will do. You'll try now. So first what you do? Prepare account in this way. Trading and what? Profit and loss account. Correct? And this is first part is what? Trading. And second part is what? Here. And then prepare what? Balance sheet. Balance sheet only just write down the item. Whatever will come in the balance sheet. Okay. So we all know that asset will be recorded यहाँ पर and liabilities will be recorded यहाँ पर. चलेगा? If asset is there, write down in this side. If liability is there, write down in this side. Can you do by your own? Bolo. You'll do, I will do. Start with the first item. Don't find out any first item, then second item, then third item like this. Correct? And post wherever required. Post wherever required. Do it. Start doing. Maximum what will happen, you will do mistake. I'm happy that you are doing mistake, but don't think much. Start doing. You have written the question now. Question written or not? I'm giving you 7 minutes, huh? Not more than that. 7 minute में कर लोगे? 7. 7. Correct? Do it. Confused everyone? I have given this question to confuse you. You have done? Chalo. Let's see. First thing, batao whether any adjustment other than closing stock is given. Means can I say this is already adjusted? All are already adjusted. Means can I say it will directly go to either PL or balance sheet? Bole yes or no? Means it was as simple as any question. Correct now. One by one item. First, no adjustment is given. Only closing stock adjustment given one by one. But can you give me start with the first item? To opening stock how much? 20,000. Then to purchase, can you give me the net purchase minus purchase return 4 lakh? In exam you have written a purchase less purchase return. You write it in that way. Buy sales, can you give me net sales? You have written net only na? 2 lakh? 2 lakh? I have only one heart. Break हो जाता. Correct? So I have given how much? Total sales how much? 8 lakh minus what? So 7 lakh 80,000. Otherwise loss will come. Correct? Then next item is what? Item buy. Don't find any item. I said na. Wages. Whether adjusted or not adjusted. So directly it will go where? So wages how much? Already adjusted na. Understood. Then what? Then what? Now after wages what I have given? After wages what I have given? Wages outstanding is what? Asset liability? Liability na. Already adjusted. Already adjusted. Directly it will go to what? Balance sheet. The wages outstanding how much? 10,000. Then what? Salary. Already adjusted. Bolo yes or no? It will go where? So to salary how much? 20,000. Then what? Prepaid salary. It is at year end na. So prepaid salary will go where? Asset side how much? 5,000. Then what? Rent expense already adjusted. Rent will go where? Trading. Rent will go to trading. Rent expense is indirect expense. So rent will go to what? PL. How much? 40,000. Rent expense is what? Indirect. I have given some examples of direct, only that much. Apart from that, all will go what? In PL. Then what? Rent outstanding already adjusted. So I have given rent outstanding. So expense outstanding is the liability. How much? 3,000. Then interest income already adjusted. Written by what? Interest income na. By interest income how much? 1 lakh. Then what? Accrued interest income is what? Asset liability. Asset. Debit balance means asset. So that is given debit na. So accrued interest how much? 10,000. Then commission will go to what? By commission income. How much? 30,000. Then what? Pre-received commission is what? Liability na. So that pre-received commission how much? 5,000. Correct. Then what? Then adjustment is given. One adjustment only closing stock. So what is the journal entry for closing stock adjustment? Stock account debit to trading account. So two effect. Stock will go to balance sheet and credit side of trading account. Correct? Two effect na. So any adjustment has two effect. We write down buy closing stock how much? 50,000. And this will be also written where? In the asset side of balance sheet. Are you getting what I am saying? Stock how much? 50,000. Done. All item done. Can you give me gross profit? Gross profit is 2 lakh 90,000. This become what? By GP how much? 2 lakh 90,000. Then can you give me net profit? Net profit how much? 2 lakh. बताओ. 3 lakh 50. 3 lakh 50,000 is the net profit. Is it correct? Bolo. This net profit will be ultimately transferred to what? Capital account, because I have not given any information about capital account. Therefore, I am not writing in balance sheet. But it will be added to capital account in balance sheet. It will be added to capital account in balance sheet. Gross profit is? I have written 2 lakh 90 only. Oh my god. In calculation also you do mistake. 2 lakh 90 plus 1 lakh plus 30,000 minus 60,000 is equal to 3 lakh 60. Use calculator. How many times I will say? You have not used calculator, na? Use calculator then also. Throw your calculator. Otherwise I will throw you. Hey, how can you do mistake, right? You are not habituated of using calculator or what? You are using calculator for the first time. Previously you don't used to use calculator. Oh, अच्छा चलो ठीक है. Use calculator. Practice हो जाता. ठीक है. We can do the like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Without seeing we can do like this. In mobile you use na message. Something wrong. What happened? What happened? C has done wrong. Acha, okay. Have you understood? What I want to say with this question, and leave calculation, Baba. I'm not here to do calculation. Calculation you can do it by using calculator. What I want to say, have you understood this all thing? Ki this wages outstanding, if no adjustment, means this is at year end, directly will go to balance sheet. This is also at year end, will directly go to balance sheet. This is also at year end, directly will go to balance sheet. This is also at year end, directly will go to balance sheet. Bole ya suno. This is also at year end, directly will go to balance sheet. But stock, you can see stock is given as adjustment. It is at beginning, it will not go to balance sheet. Some adjustment required. Understood? And it means if no adjustment is given, so this is wages which will go directly to balance sheet without adjustment, because already adjusted. So this wages whatever given, means expense income whatever given in this trial balance is already adjusted with opening and closing. Therefore no adjustment required. So this was simple question I have given. Now I'll give good question. This was a simple, not no adjustment. Now I'll give one more question. That you will do, I will do. This to I have done. अरे बोलना रे. This you will do. First you try, then I am there. चलेगा ना? अरे बोलना रे. But whatever you are doing, even though you are doing wrong, not do with confidence. This will not tally. Why it will not tally? Because it was only part of balance sheet. All information was not given. Correct? So don't make total of this. That one more question. You'll do na? Pakka? ठीक है? Okay. Prepare trading and profit and loss account and extract of balance sheet. You're adding na? Simple question I have given. Correct? Understood? Only two adjustment. The one thing is clear that adjustment is required. So can I say directly you can do plus minus? There is no need to prepare account of prepaid salary and wages outstanding, that will be long cut. So in trading PL with expense you can do plus minus. Correct na? अरे बोलना रे. Understood? चलो do. First you do, then I will do. Question. Trial balance you want? Very simple question I have given. This is debit. This is credit. Done? Done or not done? You want my help? Huh? Don't worry, this is second question only, huh? So be comfortable. I'm just giving you to do it that you first try. Do whatever you can do it. Whatever you are not able to do it, that I will explain. Correct now. So don't worry. This second question only. Of course, how can you do it by your own? Together. Nothing to worry. We are at very early stage. I'm just trying that first you do. Let us try it by you. Let us find out what you are not able to understand. So if you are not able to understand, you will focus at this point I have not understood. Otherwise, you will not realize only na if you have not understood because explanation done. Then also you are finding difficulty. अरे बोल ना रे. Now you have understood. अच्छा we have not understood. You will focus more ना. अच्छा बताओ. My question first to you all: whether purchase is adjusted or not adjusted? Adjusted. Why? Because closing stock is given in trial balance. Very good. Without to purchase how much? To purchase, and can you see this is adjusted purchase? It is understood. 5 lakh. Buy sales how much? How much? 8 lakh. Closing stock how much? So buy closing stock how much? Bolo. Buy closing stock 1 lakh. So buy closing stock 1 lakh. अरे बोलो. Yes sir. Yes or no sir? I know. But if suppose you have said this is already adjusted, then I'm adding buy closing stock. Immediately you should stop me na. Immediately you should stop me. Correct? So this closing stock will not come. Why? It is already adjusted. It is already adjusted. Now I am just giving one hint. Ki whatever item in trial balance now, it will have only one effect. One effect. Either in trading, PL or balance sheet. Means it cannot have two effects. Whatever given in adjustment, it will have how many effects? Two effects. Because can it is already recorded. Only closing effect need to be given. So closing effect means one effect. Are you getting? And can you see it is not recorded? So two effect, debit effect and credit effect. So always, can you see closing stock is coming in trial balance? So one effect. One effect means what? Asset. Asset will go where? In asset side of balance sheet. Understood? Are you able to understand what I am saying? The stock how much? If it is given in adjustment to two effect. In balance sheet, also in trading account. Got it this point? Correct? How many have written buy closing stock 1 lakh? Initially. Anyone written buy closing stock 1 lakh? Initially? Okay. Chalo. Then what is the next item? Wages. Adjusted, not adjusted. But the how much wages paid? But the how much opening wages outstanding? Opening wages outstanding 20,000. So opening wages outstanding, either it will be added or deducted. That you need to find out either plus or minus. So opening wages outstanding means it is expense of last year, not paid in last year, will be paid in current year. It is not an expense of current year. Plus ki minus. So minus how much? Minus 20,000. and plus how much? That will be always plus, because closing outstanding wages will be an expense of current year, not paid in current year, will be payable in next year. Understood? ये minus होगा तो ये plus होगा ही. Correct? Understood? Total is what? But can I say any adjustment given will have two effect? So one effect you have given. The wages outstanding is also a liability. It will go in the liability side also. So whatever adjustment will have two effect. So it is already adjusted with wages, and now it will go where? In the liability side of balance sheet. So do give simultaneously, otherwise you will forget. The wages outstanding at year end is what? 30,000. Give simultaneous effect, otherwise you will forget. Have you understood? Bolo. Understood. I think all trading account item done. Can you give me gross profit? Huh? 2,40,000. Then madam buy what? GP 2,40,000. Then I have given two salary. I have given only one expense na, salary. But the adjusted, not adjusted. So how much paid? 1 lakh. I have given prepaid salary at year beginning. So prepaid salary at year beginning paid in previous year. Expense of, so will be added. Plus how much? So if this is plus, other will be minus. Minus how much? दोनों 30-30 दे दिया. Why just miss? Your power increase. Don't blame my handwriting, huh? I'm very emotional towards my handwriting, huh? So don't say, sir, you don't write properly, huh? But see, that, sir, your handwriting is bad. So plus 30 minus 50, how much? How much? 80,000. And the closing will have two effect. So can you always think about this 50,000 twice? We got two effect. The prepaid salaries and asset or liability. Prepaid salaries and asset liability. Write down here prepaid salary. I hope you are understanding. Correct. Understood. Without two net profit, how much? 1,60,000. This net profit will be transferred to capital account. I mean, right now I have not given capital account, so we are not adding. It will be added to capital account in balance sheet. Have you understood? Simple now. One, two question will do. It will be in Greek. One more question or two more questions हो जाएगा. But have you understood this four adjustment of accrual concept? Correct. Can I come to the next point? Because there are many adjustment. Huh? Only we have done 5. There are many adjustment pending. Let us complete all adjustment one by one. So we have done up to point number E. Let point number F. Because stock of material in hand. Stock of material. So all we are doing closing adjustment. So this is a closing stock, na? Understood? Closing stock. Just try to understand. Inventory is what? One item. So when we say opening stock, closing stock, and nothing is given, that is stock of inventory only. But stock is a general term. I will say you are a stock of student in this class. This is a stock of benches. Stock is a general term. So normally what happens when I say opening stock and closing stock and question is silent, that is stock of inventory. But can it can be stock of any other item also? For example, I purchase batteries and I use it. I don't sell it now. When I say inventory, I held for sale. Inventory, whatever we are purchasing, that is held for sale. But there may be some other item which we are using. For example, I am purchasing battery in bulk and we are using it every class. So I purchased 1000 batteries, only 900 used during the year, so 100 left. My question to you all, expense will be 900 or 1000? One second. I purchased 1000 but I use only 900. So what is my closing stock of battery? 100 now. One second. 100. One second. I purchased 1000. I use 900. So what is the closing stock of battery? 100. So my expense is 900 or 1000? Huh? 900 or 1000? Whatever I have used means whatever I have derived benefit. So I have derived benefit out of 1000, out of 900. The expense is what? 900. And 100 is what? Asset. But when I purchase, I recorded how much? 1000. Some adjustment is required or not. Correct. So that is closing stock of matter in hand. It is as simple as closing stock adjustment. But can I say it is not inventory? It is not inventory. So when I say closing stock of material, it can be what? Can I say it can be stock of printing material? Stock of printing. Printing means, can I say we purchase paper for printings? These are papers now. So we purchase and we use it to give for test paper, etc. So we purchase many printing materials, but you have used some portion only. Correct now. The stock of printing material. These are not held for sale now. This is held for use now. अरे बोलना रे material. There can be stock of stationery. Stock of stationery. Are you able to understand what I am saying? Stock of stationery. You know staplers. Stapler. Stapler has what? That pins. So we'll not purchase one by one now. I will purchase in bulk. 5 pins we purchase. Correct now. But we use one by one. That is also stationery. Scissor. Scissors. Correct now. That is also used in what? Business purpose now. Or you can say cellotape. So we'll not purchase one by one. We purchase in bulk because we do couriers also. To our student, online classes student, we do courier. We do packing also. There is some packing materials, cellotape, etc. So that may be used, that may not be used in the year. Correct. That is stock of stationery. Stock of advertisement material. Stock of advertisement material. Normally what happens? We print some advertisement material, but it might happen we have used only some portion right now. Some portion will be used in the next class, next batch. Are you getting what I am saying? Correct now. If suppose that is only for this batch, then it will be used entirely for this batch. But it might be used throughout the year. So for a particular batch we have used something, some will use in the next year. Correct now. So that is stock of advertisement material. Correct. So whatever stock is left, whatever closing stock, whether it is an expense, whatever closing stock left, whether it is an expense or asset. So can I say we should reduce purchase and increase asset? So what journal entry you do for closing stock? Bata what journal entry? Stock of material account debit to what? Purchase of that material. Correct ना? अरे बोलना रे. Stock of material account debit. But normally what happen for this printing material, for this stationery, for this advertisement material, we don't open purchase account. We'll open expense account. Means once we purchase, we'll say expense account debit. So can I say we reduce our expense to respective expense to respective expense account. Means if suppose we have opened when I purchase stationery, so I have not opened purchase account because it is not held for sale. So we'll open a stationery account. Stationery account already debited. Now some portion is left. So what we'll do, we'll increase our stock and we reduce our stationery expense. Correct now. So this is increase in what? Asset. This is decrease in what? Expense. Have you understood? Means, can I say stock will go to the asset side of, this will go to asset side of balance sheet, and this reduce from respective expense in PL, respective expense in PL. Understood this point? Bolo. Reduce from respective expense in PL. Have you understood? Correct. Let me take one example. Example number 1. Trial balance 31st March 2020. Stock of stationery 1/4/2019 means opening stock 20,000. Then whatever stationery purchased during the year is debited to which account? Stationery account. अरे बोलना रे. So we have opened one stationery account. Account is 1 lakh. Then they will give adjustment. They will say stock of stationery at year end means at 31st March 2020. They will give 30,000. Understood? Correct. So can you see this is also not adjusted and this is also not adjusted? Correct. You will give me the journal entry. I will not give. But what will be journal? But for opening stock of stationery, what journal entry? बोलो. Stock account debit means you are increasing the stock. What is journal entry for opening stock? What is the journal entry for opening stock of inventory? Purchase will increase now. Purchase to stock I have said. Closing stock, what is journal entry? Stock to purchase. Correct now. So here can I say this stock is also available for use? Means total stock available for use is how much? 1,20,000. Out of which how much not used? So your expense would be how much? 1,20,000 minus 30. Correct now. Means last year there was some closing stock that become opening stock of current year. So this is also available for use and you purchase again 1 lakh. So what is the total stock available for use? 1,20,000. How much you have not used? So what is the expense? So your expense will be this plus this minus this. So opening stock will be added where? In the stationery account, and closing stock will be deducted from what? Stationery account. यही मतलब हुआ ना. तो for opening stock what adjustment entry? बताओ. Stationery will increase ना. Stationery account debit to stock of stationery. How much? 20,000. And for closing stock what journal entry बताओ. Stock will increase. Stock of stationery account debit to what? Stationery account how much? 30,000. Correct. Understood? बोलो. Have you understood? Correct. Any doubt? Means if you prepare one stationary account, what is the opening stock? Opening stock is what? 20,000, or you can add on 2 stock also. Correct now? 2 stock of stationery 20,000. How much you purchase during the year? How much you purchase during the year? So to bank you purchase 1 lakh, and how much is the closing stock? By stock, this is closing. How much? 30,000. So how much will be transferred to PL? PL will be what? 90,000. This will go to PL. Understood? Means will not prepare account. Stationary account will not prepare till they ask. Correct? Will prepare directly PL account. So in PL account we add on 2 stationary expense now. So what we'll do? 2 stationary expense. We'll do some plus minus adjustment. So how much purchase during the year? 1 lakh. Opening stock will be added. How much? And closing stock will be deducted. How much? So automatically it becomes 90,000. And this 30,000 will go where? 30,000 closing will have 2 effect now. All adjustment will have 2 effect. So this closing stock will go where? In balance sheet. Are you able to understand this point? What is happening? बताओ. This will go to what? PL. PL. In balance sheet what effect बताओ? In balance sheet what we write down? Stock. Stock of what? We write down stock of stationery. Stock of stationery. How much? How much? 30,000. 30,000. Stock of stationery 30,000. Simple. Correct. Have you understood this thing? Understood. This is also done. Come to the next point. Point number G. Depreciation on fixed assets. Depreciation on fixed asset. Correct. In this write-down point number, in this write-down, there are two ways of recording depreciation. Today we'll do only one ways. Okay? There are two ways of recording depreciation. Understood? Already we have done one ways. Now I have already explained in matching concept. In this write-down point number 1. If fixed asset to you all know na, means example building, plant, machinery, etc., etc., furniture. If fixed assets are maintained at net value. Net value means what? Cost price minus what? Depreciation. Already we have understood depreciation. What is depreciation? I have already informed when I was giving matching concept. You remember? Ki you purchase camera. You remember camera example I have given. Camera is 1 lakh. So initially we have not used camera. The entire camera is our asset. But camera will be used for 5 years. So some portion of expenditure will be transferred to PL every year once benefit derived. So if it will be used for 5 years, we said 1 lakh divided by 5. So 20, 20, 20. Every year will become my expense. So first year expense is what? 20,000. Out of how much? So 1 lakh minus 20 is how much? 80,000 will remain what? Asset. So that is net value. That is net value. When fixed assets are maintained at, so can I say what journal entry will do for depreciation? Depreciation is an expense. So depreciation account debit 2. Can I say we reduce what? The value of fixed asset. What journal entry will do bata? Depreciation account debit to what? To fixed asset. Means it can be building, it can be furniture, it can be plant as whatever is given. Journal entry is very simple. This depreciation will be debited to PL, means it is written in the debit side of PL. So it will be recorded in debit side of PL as an expense na. So debit side of PL, and this amount is reduced from respective what? Expenses. Respective fixed asset where? In balance sheet. In balance sheet. Reduce from respective fixed asset in balance sheet to effect. Understood? Very simple. Can you say this is due to which concept? Matching concept. I hope you have understood. Can I take one example? Last for today. Example number 1. Extract of trial balance. 31st March 2020. Now they have given plant and machinery. 1 lakh. Then they have furniture and fixture. It is 50,000. Correct. Then they will give some adjustment. Depreciate plant and machinery at the rate of 20% and furniture and fixture at the rate of 10%. Correct. Every year. This is the adjustment given. Now, detailed discussion of depreciation, about how to calculate depreciation. What are the method to calculate depreciation? I hope you have done straight line method, reducing balance method in your previous classes. So detailed discussion on depreciation is a separate chapter. So depreciation will be done detail in a separate chapter. So right now I am not concentrating on method of depreciation, only on journal entries. The adjustment, correct? Understood? Batao. What adjustment entry you will do? Solution. What will be journal? Batao. The depreciation account debit to plant and machinery how much? Plant and machinery how much? What is the depreciation of plant and machinery? 20% of 20% of what? 1 lakh na. So 20% of 1 lakh how much? 20,000. And to what? Furniture and fixture how much? Furniture and fixture how much? Bolo. It is how much I have given? 10% of 50,000. How much? 5,000. What is the total depreciation expense? This is the journal entry. Understood? Batao. In PL account, what do you write down? To depreciation expense, how much? Either you can add on separate depreciation on these, depreciation on, or you can add on total depreciation. So you write on 2 depreciation now. 2 depreciation, how much? 25,000. Correct. And the second effect will be in what balance sheet? Second effect will be in balance sheet. Bolna rahi. Second effect will be in balance sheet. How much? The plant and machinery will be how much? 1 lakh minus 1 lakh minus 20,000. This is gross value or net value? Net value now. It means in this journal entry, fixed assets are maintained at net value. Net value means cost price minus depreciation. Furniture and fixture will come how much? 50 minus 5 how much? 45,000. Have you understood this point? Correct. Simple now. Simple. I think no explanation required. Now धीरे धीरे my explanation will decrease because now you are understanding my emotions. Correct now? Initially I was giving more and more explanation. Now I hope you are understanding. Correct? Example number 2 you will do. Correct? Extract of trial balance. Depreciation on plant and machinery 10,000. Plant and machinery 1 lakh. Understood? Have you understood this point? Okay. This information has been given. Think and say you have only one time to answer. Means only one take. No two take. Huh? This much information is given. Correct. Whatever I will ask, respond. You have written this question. Question to written na? Na batao. Solution. But how much will go to PL account? So to depreciation how much? 100% correct. 100% correct. Batao. Balance sheet. How much plant and machinery? How much plant and machinery? How much plant and machinery? Huh? एक बार कुछ I said only give answer. How many are saying 90,000? Now no one is saying. How many are saying 1 lakh? How many are saying 90,000? And raise your be first. So you should have confidence in your answer. Whatever you're saying, be with that. Correct now? Understood? Chalo, I will ask you. How many of you are girl? No, not confident about that. हाँ तो रेज योर हैंड। ये क्या होता है, आशीर्वाद दे रही है मेरे को, सच जिंदा रहो। रेज योर हैंड नॉट लाइक दिस, लाइक दिस। ये क्या होता है? 15 अगस्त इज कमिंग। यू आर नॉट रेजिंग हैंड ना? अच्छा ना, आई एम आस्किंग हिम। हाउ मेनी आर सेइंग टू 90,000? Just try to understand the difference. Those who are saying 90,000 still थोड़ा सा doubt है. Whether any adjustment is given, it means this is already adjusted or not. Depreciation is coming in trial balance, means already reduced from what? Plant and machinery. I said only one effect. This will go to what PL, this will go to what balance sheet. Understood? यही समझना है. This is only जादू of this chapter. If you understood this much now, so this chapter is very easy. And if you do not understand, this chapter is complicated. You can see last question I have given adjustment. So this depreciation adjustment having two effects. First, the depreciation debited to PL and reduce it from what? Plant and machinery. But now no adjustment is given, means already adjusted or not. This depreciation is already adjusted, means already deducted from plant and machinery. अरे बोलना रे, means actually opening balance was what? 1,10,000 and we have done minus what? This is already recorded or not? Means already depreciation journal entry is done before trial balance. Correct now? This is jadoo of this chapter. Those who are rectification, they will be totally confused. And believe me, not only in CA foundation, CA inter students struggle in this. Sometimes CA final, rare chances, but sometimes CA final students also struggle in this. So I am just giving my time. I don't want my student to struggle in CA inter. You pass CA foundation, you should pass CA inter also. Are you getting what I am saying? Correct. So can you say now how much will go to balance sheet? 1 lakh. Understood. So I said depreciation can be recorded in two ways. First method we have done. Second method is thoda sa interesting. I will not today. Today this much only. But I hope whatever I have done, and I have done many things. Small point, but all are very important. Revise and come. Every day revise half an hour. If you read only whatever I have done, it will come in your mind. Read and come. Whatever I have done, just read and come. When you are starting for this class, this not tomorrow. Just read before that half an hour accounts. I am not saying that give only time to accounts. You should love all subjects, na. So give more time in what other subject. I am happy. But half an hour, at least half an hour give to account. Because I am teaching a lot in one day. If you will not revise and come, what will happen? You will struggle. I will also struggle. Both will die. Correct? Both will die. चलो तो you need to save me. I hope understood. मजा तो आ रहा है. Correct? Understood? Okay. So today this much only. Thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Enjoy your remaining day. Bye bye.